This episode of Against the Odds is brought to you by Card Kingdom. To pick up the deck and support the show, follow the link in the description box down below. Hello everyone, it's Seth. Probably better known as Saffron Olive, and it's time for another edition of Against the Odds. So last week, we had an all Ravnica Against Odds poll in celebration of Guilds of Ravnica spoilers starting this weekend. September 4th, there should be a preview show from PAX, so it's almost Guilds of Ravnica time, and in the end, in our Ravnica celebration poll, it was Master of Cruelties coming out on top. So this week, we are heading to Modern to play a deck I'm super excited for, and I think this deck is super sweet. It is Cruel Ninjas, basically kind of this like Grixis tempo-y shell with some sweet Master of Cruelties synergies, lots of card draw, good removal, just lots of really sweet and powerful cards. So a quick reminder before we break down Cruel Ninjas for Modern. If you enjoy this deck and you enjoy Against Odds in general, it would be spectacular of you if you take a second, click that subscribe button down at the bottom of your screen. It's a great way to support the channel and the site for free. So let's talk Cruel Ninjas for Modern, starting with our namesake card, the poll winner, Master of Cruelties. So Master of Cruelties, really odd card. 5 mana, you get a 1/4. Doesn't sound that exciting. First Strike and Death Touch, that is a nice combination of abilities. Basically means if it gets into combat with any one creature, it's going to win, because you deal damage first, and the damage has Death Touch, so the creature just dies. The weird part about Master of Cruelties is it can only attack by itself, and then if it attacks and it isn't blocked, our opponent's life total goes to 1. It doesn't deal any actual combat damage, but it can deal like a ton of combat damage. If our opponent's at 50 life, they still go to 1 life from an unblocked Master of Cruelties. So obviously, the idea of the deck is to play Master of Cruelties, get in an unblocked attack with Master of Cruelties, get our opponent to 1, and then hopefully use that to win the game. So before we talk about how we're doing it, I want to mention really quickly how we are not using Master of Cruelties. So one of the tricks to Master of Cruelties is you can reanimate it with Alicia, who smiles at death. It enters tapped and attacking. You get in that hit, hopefully hit your opponent down to 1 with Master of Cruelties, and then Alicia finishes off the opponent. However, we've already played this before. There's a much brew built around this, so if you want to see Alicia in Master of Cruelties, that's out there. So we're going another direction, which I think is pretty sweet, and that is ninjas. So the idea of the deck is to get down our Master of Cruelties, get in that attack with Master of Cruelties, and then after we put our opponent to 1 life, thanks to Master of Cruelties trigger, we can ninjutsu it back to our hand, put a Ninja Deep Powers, Misplayed Shinobi, Throat Slitter, any one of our ninjas into play, and then kill our opponent, because that 1 point of damage or 2 point of damage from our ninja, after we put our opponent down to 1 life for Master of Cruelties, it's enough to just basically be a 2-card combo that kills our opponent. The other sweet thing is, Ninja Deep Powers, very powerful card, just ninjutsu it in, we got some 1-drops played on turn 2, start drawing cards, Misplayed Shinobi, Throat Slitter, kind of sweet backup ninjas with cool abilities, killing stuff, bouncing stuff, so even when we don't have Master of Cruelties in the early game, we can kind of use these cards to just slow our opponent down, draw some extra cards, find our Master of Cruelties, and eventually win the game that way. The problem with this plan is our opponent could just block our Master of Cruelties. Like, yes, Master of Cruelties does a good job of killing things that block it, but we really want to get in an unblocked attack. We have a solution for that too, though, and that is Tetsuko Yumezawa Fugitive. So Tetsuko, one of the cards that I've gotten the most requests about from Dominaria, and I don't think we've ever played it. So in some sense, we kind of got a double Against Odds this week. We're a Master of Cruelties deck, but Tetsuko's kind of like our backup Against Odds piece. So Tetsuko, just a 2-mana 1/3 that makes it so creatures with power or toughness of 1 or less cannot be blocked. Master of Cruelties, 1 power. So if we get down Tetsuko, our Master of Cruelties is just unblockable, which means we're almost guaranteed to get in that attack with it not being blocked, and then ninjutsu it back to our hand after opponents at 1, win the game that way. Plus, Tetsuko makes some of our other stuff unblockable as well, like our Misplayed Shinobi, some of our other creatures. To support this plan, we have a couple of 1-drops. Mausoleum Wanderer, Judge's Familiar. These cards do 2 things for our deck. So, 1, they sit out on the battlefield and protect our Master of Cruelties from removal spells. If our opponent's going to try to, I don't know, terminate our Master of Cruelties, we got this Force Spike sitting on the battlefield to hopefully stop our opponent from killing it. The other thing is, in the early game, this lets us get our ninja plan going. So we can just play one of these cards on turn 1, 1. It has flying, so unlikely to be blocked on turn 2. And then ninjutsu into play our misplay shinobi to bounce a creature, or our ninja of deep powers to start drawing cards, or throat slitter to kill something. We also have Snapcaster Mage. And on one hand, Snapcaster works like Snapcaster works in all decks. We got a bunch of spells, removal spells, discard spells. Snapcaster lets us reuse them. But in this deck, Snapcaster is even better than the typical deck because, first off, Tetsuko makes it unblockable, which means we can swing with our Snapcaster and then use a ninja to ninjutsu it back to our hand, which is not only getting us the ninja trigger, or drawing a card with ninja D-powers or whatever, but also putting Snapcaster back in our hand so we can cast it again, flashback another spell, get even more value out of it. As far as the spells, a bunch of discard for the early game, Inquisition, Thoughtseize, Collective Brutality, just to kind of protect our stuff, slow our opponent down, and then a bunch of removal, Lightning Bolt, Fatal Push, Dreadbore, Dismember, so a bunch of options. The most interesting is Lightning Bolt because it's another way to close out the game with Master of Cruelties. We get in with Master, put our opponent to 1, just bolt their face for that last point of damage. We also have Serum Visions just to kind of set things up on turn 1, find the cards that we need, get our ninja plan going, find our Master of Cruelties when we need it, and so forth. As far as the mana base, Creeping Tar Pit gives us another unblockable creature for our ninja plan, another way to close out the game with Master of Cruelties, because remember, Master of Cruelties can never actually kill anyone. It can get our opponent from a really high life total to 1, but it never can close out the game by itself, so we need to use a Lightning Bolt, or one of our ninjas, or one of our flyers, or a Creeping Tar Pit to close out the game, so having a land that can force through that last point of damage, really nice, especially on unblockable land like Creeping Tar Pit. Bunch of fetch lands, some shock lands, a Ghost Quarter for Tron, a couple of fast lands, some basic lands. In the sideboard, we just get a ton of 1 and 2 ofs. For creature matchups, we have some sweepers, Damnation, Anger of the Gods, Engineered Explosives, some targeted removal with weird upsides, Abrade hits creatures or artifacts, Collective Brutality kind of does it all. Kolaghan's Command can get back a Master of Cruelties from the graveyard or a ninja, blow up artifacts, just a little bit of everything. A bunch of counters, Ceremonious Rejection for Affinity and Tron, Dispel to protect our Master of Cruelties, negates Disdainful Strokes, Surgical, Nile Spellbomb for graveyards, Damping Spheres to fight against the unfair decks in the format, and that is Cruel Ninjas for Modern, and that's our Against the Odds deck for this week. So I think this deck's going to be super sweet. I'm really excited about it. I think we have a lot of just really cool synergies. We're going to draw lots of cards, get lots of triggers, and then hopefully kill our opponent with Master of Cruelties. So I'm hopeful we get some sweet Master of Cruelty kills and just do some good stuff with this deck, because this is a deck that just has me legitimately excited with all the synergies, and basically every card in this deck is a card I like, and even outside of the Master of Cruelties package, there's just so many little synergies with like Tetsuko making Snapcaster unblockable so we can ninjutsu it to pick it up and reuse it, or Tetsuko making Misplayed Shinobi unblockable so we can bounce our opponent's stuff, and just all these sweet little tricks. So I'm super excited to give this one a shot. I think it's going to be fun. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling. Let's get to the gameplay so you can see how it works. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will talk to you soon. Alright, Against the Odds time. We are playing some Cruel Ninjas in Modern, and this deck seems sweet. Ooh, got him. Got him. Turn 1, Judges Familiar. Turn 2, Ninja the D-Powers. Sand looks great. Temple of Enlightenment. To the bottom. Well, Darkslick Shores, Judges Familiar. I think we're still going to start drawing cards. Bonnet. Serum Visions. 2 to the bottom. Lotus Bloom, Suspended. And City of Brass. Alright. Well, play Polluted Delta. Crack Polluted Delta. Grab a Steam Vents. Untapped. Get in with Judges Familiar. Ninja. Ninja you. Draw a card. More lands. Alright, pass the turn. Opponent. Taking down the Bloom. Island. Oh dear, there's Unlife. Well, opponent passes. Well, we're drawing our discard. So let's get in with Ninja, draw a card. Hit our opponent. Yep, Mausoleum Wanderer. So step 1, Thoughtseize. Oh boy. Angel's Grace Ad Nauseam Pact and Negation. Well, take Ad Nauseam, Polluted Delta, crack it, grab a Watery Grave, untapped. Inquisition. Take Angel's Grace. Judges Familiar. Pass the turn. Well, opponent doesn't have much left. Serum Visions, Pact and Negation. They only need an Ad Nauseam to win, though. Serum Visions. 2 to the bottom. Add some mana. More mana. Opponent passes. Well, go to combat. Attack. Hit our opponent. Draw a card. Play Mausoleum Wanderer. Play Creeping Tar Pit. Pass the turn. Hope they don't have it. We are dead to ad nauseum. Lotus Bloom ticking down. Yep. Tap land. Opponent passing. Another unlife. So opponent only has Pact of Negation. That's all they got left. Opponent passes. Ghost Quarter. Go attacking. Hit our opponent. Draw a card. Alright, play Ghost Quarter. Play Master of Cruelties. Because next turn we can Master of Cruelties attack, put our opponent to 1, Ninjutsu Throat Slitter, put our opponent beneath 1, start dealing infect damage. Oh, come on, whiff. Whiff, whiff. Opponent's passing. Alright. It's probably better to not Master of Cruelties, honestly, and draw a card. Yeah, let's go to combat. Attack, attack, attack. Yeah, I guess our Master of Cruelties just not really line up well with this matchup. Throat Slitter, pick up Judge's Familiar. Draw a card. Play Judge's Familiar. Watery Grave, tapped. Pass the turn. So now we bolt our opponent's face. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we're still a damage short. Opponent, passing. Well, bolt our opponent's face. -2. Bolt. Well, Thoughtseize our opponent. Take Pact of Negation. Fire up Tar Pit. Attack. Hit our opponent to 9 infect. Bolt. Draw bolt. Draw bolt. Inquisition. Alright, pass the turn. Well, this is it. Does our opponent top deck the win this turn? They do. Well, we'll make sure they name right, but man, there's ad nauseum. Actually, opponent exiled a lot of... Yeah, opponent exiled too much stuff. Good thing we did not scoop. Whoo, we got there. Alright. That was good. Go down any creature removal. Creature removal, dead cards. Dreadbore, Dismember, Throat Slitter. Bring in Surgicals for the blowouts. Bring in Dispel, Disdainful Stroke, Negate, Collective Brutality. We probably got to cut a Master and also a Mistblade. It's just not a good Master of Cruelties matchup. Putting our opponent to 1 is the exact opposite of what we're hoping for in this matchup. Also, Tetsuko's not doing much of anything. So go up a Braid, go up Ceremonious Rejection, go down a couple Tetsukos. Alright, I guess we're just like a weird Ninja-y control deck in this matchup. Ooh, alright, combo. It's a combo. We could get a turn 1 win. We could. This could be a... Oh. Alright. That's going to make it hard. Now our Thoughtseize doesn't do anything. Huh. Okay. There's Lotus Plume suspended. We just wanted to Thoughtseize and then Surgical. I'll play Polluted Delta. Pass the turn. Opponent left 1 card on top. Let's ruin their scry. We're going to do this anyway. So, sack Polluted Delta. Grab a Watery Grave. Surgical Serum Visions. Oh, they had one in hand, too. Got him. And we ruined the scry. Well, opponent's hand does not have much going on now. So, Serum Visions, down. Opponent's hand, pretty bad. City of Brass. Opponent passes. Well, play Scalding Tarn. Pass the turn. Lotus Bloom, ticking down. Island. Opponent passing. Well, crack Scalding Tarn. Grab a Steam Vents. Run out Snapcaster. No flashing back. Go to combat. Attack with Snapcaster. Ninjutsu. Pick up Snapcaster. Draw a card. Watery Grave. Untapped. Run out Mausoleum Wanderer. Pass the turn. Alright, here comes Lotus Bloom. So opponent's got mana. Gemstone Mine. Ooh, Phyrexian Unlife. Well, that's one combo piece. Sleight of Hand. Man, if only we could have Thoughtseize. Takes a card. Well, play Mausoleum Wanderer. Pump Mausoleum Wanderer. Go attacking. Draw a card. More ninjas for next turn. Play Tar Pit. Pass the turn. Well, let's see if our opponent found it. Scry land. Okay. To the bottom. Opponent passing. Let's Snapcaster. Alright, for Surgical. Surgical, Sleight of Hand. Ooh, Spoils of the Vault. Alright. Okay. Untap. Ninja. Well, go to combat. Attack with everything. Ninja the Snapcaster. Draw 2. Hoping for a counter. A Braid. Ooh, Disdainful Stroke. Okay, that's good. Play Polluted Delta. Pass the turn. Disdainful Stroke lets us counter ad nauseum. Land for our opponent. And passing. Well, crack Polluted Delta. There's Spoils. Gets ad nauseum. Well, I mean, Disdainful Stroke. Resolves. Oh man, if we can find another surgical, get a blood crypt tapped. Go to combat, attack with everything, hit our opponent into the negatives, draw a couple cards. I mean, we've had no Master of Cruelties, but surgical. Snapcaster, Mausoleum Wanderer. Well, a Braid Lotus Bloom, play the Swamp, pass the turn. Opponent, I think we have lethal next turn. They drew another one? Wow, they did. All right, but we got the Snapcaster. Snapcaster for Disdainful Stroke, and the Cruel Ninjas kind of sticking it to ad nauseum even through the ley line. Opponent scoops it up. That was pretty good for Cruel Ninjas. Not the best Master of Cruelties matchup, but boy, the deck felt powerful. Sweet. All right, against the odds time, we are playing some Cruel Ninjas in Modern. And hands land heavy. We do have Serum Visions. I think we're going to keep it. Opponent, Forest. Elves. All right. It's a Nettle Sentinel. Well, here's Master. Play an Island. Serum Visions. Master of Cruelties number 2 to the bottom. Misplayed Shinobi. I think to the bottom. Pass the turn. Bouncing an elf isn't as effective as bouncing like a hollow one or something. All right. Elvish Clan Caller. Opponent, gets in for 3. Yep. Down to 17. We draw. Ooh, Throat Slitter is sweet. Play a Swamp. Collect your Brutality 2 modes. Duress and kill the Lord. Discard Ghost Quarter. Ew. Alright. Lord and Mystic. Pass the turn. Well, we'll see. A Fatal Push would be a super sweet draw. Forest. Mystic. Untaps. And there's a Lord. Oh, Dwinian's Elite. Ugh. Okay. Now I'm not sure if Fatal Push is enough. Gets in for 2. Yeah, that is a lot of damage. Down to 15. Opponent passes. Play Mausoleum Wanderer. Play Tar Pit. Pass the turn. Lord untaps. Opponent gets in. Hits us for 10. Down to 5. Opponent passes. Ooh, Fatal Push gives us a little bit of hope. Play the Mountain. Attack with Mausoleum Wanderer. Throat Slitter. Ninjutsu. Kill the Lord. And pass the turn. Hope our opponent whiffs. Mystic. Okay. So they do get to untap, but we're not just dead because of Fatal Push. Opponent goes attacking. Well, Fatal Push, Dwinian's Elite. Drop to 1. Yep. Now we're just dead. Well, that was kind of close. Bring in as much removal as possible. Brutality, Abrade, Damnation, Engineered Explosives, Anger of the Gods. Go down, Misplayed Shinobi. Go down, Thoughtseize, Inquisition. Yeah, let's go down all the 1-mana discard and just try to play the removal game. All right, try it like that. All right, we are on the play. All right, we'll keep it. Polluted Delta, crack it. Steam Vents, untapped. And Serum Visions. Well, bottom and bottom. Lands are not what we're looking for. Pass the turn. Opponent, Forest, and Land of War. All right, come on, removal spell. Opponent passes. All right, well, play Mausoleum Wanderer. Watery Grave tapped. Pass the turn. Well, let's see how crazy our opponent can go. Dwinian's Elite. All right, do they have Heritage Druid? They do. Okay, taps. Clan Caller. And passes. All right. Well, Serum Visions. So we just Kolaghan's Command. Opponent discards. Kill Clan Caller. Opponent discards a Forest. 2 cards in hand. Pass the turn. Land. Hopefully their last 2 cards are not that good. All right. Another Lord. Opponent gets in for 1 billion. Yep. We take it. Oh boy. Down to 8. Opponent passes. Not the best time for Master of Cruelties. Well, Serum Visions. Bottom. Well, I guess we attack Ninjutsu and see if we draw 1-mana removal. Draw a card. Fatal Push doesn't quite do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. All right. Well, that feels like a rough one. All right. Against the odds time, we are playing some Cruel Ninjas, and Sand looks fine. No cruelty at the moment. Opponent, Bloodstained Mire, cracks it, Blood Crypt, and Faithless Looting. Okay, how many Vengevines we got? Bushwhacker, Faithless Looting. Well, let's just Bloodstained Mire, crack it, grab a Swamp, and Inquisition. Take Neonate, pass the turn. Opponent, suspends Gargadon, Stomping Grounds, tapped. Yep, and passes. Well, Spirebluff Canal, Get down, Tetsuko. Pass the turn. Gargadon taking it down. Blackleaf Cliffs. And Faithless Looting. Alright. Discards. Well, get in with Tetsuko. Ninjutsu. Ninja. Draw a card. Yes, please. Watery Grave, untapped, and Thoughtseize. Take the Neonate. Don't really care if our opponent bushwhacks us a whole lot. Gravecrawler. And bushwhacks us. Alright. Down to 10. Yep. We'll take it. Opponent passes. Well, get in with a ninja. Draw a card. Play the island. Play Serum Visions. Tar Pit bottom. Mausoleum Wanderer also bottom. Play Tetsuko. Play Mausoleum Wanderer. Pass the turn. Gargadon ticking down. Yup. Alright. Bloodghast with haste. Opponent. Staying frisky. No attacks. Alright. We draw. Serum Visions. Well, let's Serum Visions. Bottom and also bottom. Attack. Opponent blocks. And sacks. Yep. Down to 6. And I'll play Snapcaster. 4 Serum Visions. Flash it back. Tetsuko bottom. Snapcaster, I guess, on top. Play the island, pass the turn. Gargadon, take it down. Opponent, sacks. Oh, gets back Bloodghast, I see. It's a combo. Opponent scoops it up. Alrighty. Okay. Bring in the Surgicals. Bring in the Nile Spellbomb. I guess we can go down Collective Brutality. Maybe go down to some of the Thoughtseize effects. Damnation in. Explosives in. Maybe we just go down the discard period and bring in a Braid. Alright, let's try the no discard build. Okay. No graveyard answers at the moment. Blood Crypt, untapped. And Faithless Looting. No Vengevines. Oh, Vengevine and Bridge. Oh, the nightmares. Bloodstained Mire, Goo. That's what our opponent wants in the graveyard. Stomping Grounds, tapped. Gargadon suspended. Okay. Well, crack Bloodstained Mire. Grab a Watery Grave, tapped. Well, play Polluted Delta. Yeah, let's Serum Visions. Master of Cruelties to the bottom. Shinobi to the top. Gargadon, tick it down. Yep, Gargadon ticks down. Looting. More bridges. So many bridges. Alright, well now we actually have to crack. Grab a. I guess we can take Steam Vents. Surgical. Opponent passes. Throat Slitter. Okay. Play Ghost Quarter. Play Mausoleum Wanderer. Yeah, I mean, this is very awkward, but Fatal Push Mausoleum Wanderer. Get rid of the bridges. Pass the turn. I guess we could have played Blood Crypt. This matchup makes weird things happen. Lavamancer. Alright, here comes Vengevine. Yup. Blood Crypt untapped. Ugh. Well, this is a lot of damage. Bushwhacker. Yeah, now we're in some troubles. Opponent gets in for $1 billion. Down to 7. Opponent passes. Tetsuko. A Blood Crypt tapped. Pass the turn. Yeah, I think we're still gonna die. Gargadon ticking down. Bloodstained Mire. Opponent attacks. Well, Snapcaster Mage. For Fatal Push. Block Vengevine. Drop to 5. Well, Fatal Push Lavamancer. Blood Crypt tapped. Lavamancers us to 3. Yep. We untap. Creeping Tar Pit. I mean, all we can do is Dreadbore Vengevine. Play Tetsuko. Play Tar Pit. Pass the turn. Gargadon taken down. Wooded Foothills. Cracks it. Stomping Grounds. Floats 1,000,000 mana. Oh. Ballista. X3. Yeah, that does it. We needed a Surgical. Alright, run it back. This is a super interesting hand. If we draw land, it's good. Alright, we're gonna keep. This is ultra greedy, but we're gonna keep it. Island, Mausoleum Wanderer. Pass the turn. Give us a land. Opponent, Bloodstained Mire. Cracks it. Blood Crypt. And Neonate. Alright, give us a land. Opponent passes. Land? Rewarded. Alright, get in with Mausoleum Wanderer. Crack Bloodstained Mire. Grab a Watery Grave. Untapped. Ninjutsu. Draw a card. Master of Cruelties. Alright, pass the turn. Cracks Vengevine discarded. Faithless looting. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Do they have bridges? No. 2 Venge Vines, though. Opponent passes. More Master of Cruelties. Well, get in with our ninja. Draw a card. Surgical. Play Certain Visions. Put on top. Put on top. Play Mausoleum Wander. Pass the turn. Opponent scoops it up! Does not hit a land and scoops it up? Oh my goodness. Well, that was not a beautiful win. We did not Master of Cruelties, but we'll take it against one of the scariest decks in the modern format. Woo! Cruel Ninjas. Sweet. All right. Against the odds time, we are playing some Cruel Ninjas in Modern, and we'll give this a shot. If we draw a land, we can just Mausoleum Wander Ninja, which is pretty good. Burn. All right, we'll see how this goes. Goblin Guide gets it. Not a land. Serum Vision's on top. Well, Scalding Tarn. Crack it. Grab an island. Let's just Serum Visions. Dreadbore bottom. Ghost Quarter top. Pass the turn. Bloodstained Mire. Lava Spike down to 14. Opponent gets it. Well, we get the Ghost Quarter. Opponent passes. Inquisition, but no black mana. Play Mausoleum Wander. Opponent cracks. Blood Crypt tapped. Well, play Steam Vents untapped. Mausoleum Wander. Pass the turn. Are we gonna have to start chump blocking Goblin Guides? Swift Spear. Arid Mesa. Opponent goes attacking. Alright, Dark Slick Shores isn't bad. Yeah, let's just chump block. Drop to 9. Opponent passes. Well, play Dark Slick Shores. Inquisition. Oh, what is happening? Alright. Tassiger and 2 lands in hand. Play Serum Visions. Dismember bottom. Tetsuko top. Play Mausoleum Wander. Opponent cracks. Stomping Grounds tapped. Alright, pass the turn. I mean, we're kinda staying alive-ish. Maybe. Bloodstained Mire. Opponent cracks. Mountain. Goes to combat. Attacks. Tetsuko on top. Well, let's chump Goblin Guide. Atarka's Command. Well, sack Mausoleum Wander. Yeah, I think we're dead. Down to 6, down to 3, and our opponent has a Tassiger. Well, here comes Tassiger. Opponent passes. Get in with Mausoleum Wander. Ninjutsu. Draw a card. Master of Cruelties. And yep, we are dead. Alright, that's a spicy take on Burn. We don't actually have much for this matchup. We can bring in Collector Brutality. We can go down Thoughtseize. We can bring in maybe like Dispel and Engineered Explosives. And go down Mistblade for... let's go Negate. Try it like that. Okay. Not gonna keep this. Mulligan. Well, I guess we keep this. Island to the bottom. Arid Mesa. Opponent cracks it. Blood Crypt. Untapped. And Grim Lavamancer. Yep. Tar Pit go. Mountain. And Goblin Guide. Oh, and Swift Spear. Well, here comes the Dorks. Opponent gets in for 4. Dispel on top. Alright. Well, Polluted Delta. Crack this. Grab Steam Vents. Untapped. Play Serum Visions. Ninja. Bottom. Swamp top. Oh, pass the turn. I don't know if we can get out of this. Opponent. Bloodstained Mire. Cracks it. Stomping Grounds. Dire Fleet Daredevil. Gonna steal our Serum Visions. Ugh, we're so far behind. Serum Visions. Yup. Opponent. Oh, 2 on top. That's never what you want to see. Opponent gets in. Well, we get a Swamp. We kill Swift Spear. Down to 10. Untap. I'll play a Swamp. Play Tetsuko. Pass the turn. Opponent goes to combat. Attack. On top we have Master of Cruelties. Well, block Daredevil. Well, yeah, we're just super dead. Dismember. And yeah, we're dead. We can't win from here with Master of Cruelties on top. Huh. I don't know if that's a bad matchup or that was just bad running. Alright, against the odds time, we are playing some Cruel Ninjas, and we're gonna keep this. We need a land, but if we get a land, we can start ninja-ing Island for our opponent and Certain Visions. Alright, opponent, 1 to the top. and passes. Polluted Delta, crack it, grab his team vents, untapped, and Mausoleum Wonder, pass the turn. Still wouldn't mind another land to get down Ninja next turn. That would be ideal. Team vents, Thing in the Ice. Ooh, well, misplayed sweet here. Well, get in with Mausoleum Wonder. Ninjutsu misplayed? Bounce Thing in the Ice. Yes, please. Thing in the Ice back to the hand. Play Tar Pit, pass the turn. Island for opponent, passing. I'll play Scalding Tarn. Go to combat. Get in with misplayed. Yeah, let's just let it go. Hit our opponent. Thoughtseize. Opponent counters. Alright, crack Scalding Tarn. Grab an island. Play Mausoleum Wonder. Play Mausoleum Wonder. Pass the turn. Loot House for our opponent. And Jace. Takes up Jace on their self. Opponent passes. Well, go to combat. Attack Jace, attack our opponent. Ninja, the one attacking our opponent. Draw a card. Replay Mausoleum Wonder. Play Tar Pit. Pass the turn. Opponent does get to untap with Jace, though. Alright, there's a Brainstorm. Island. Thing in the Ice. Opponent passing. Well, play Tetsuko. Go to combat. Opponent. Jace, opponent. Electrolyze. Well, sack a Mausoleum Wonder to counter. Opponent blocks. Well, let's Ninja. Pick it up. Bounce Thing in the Ice. Pass the turn. Brainstorm. Number 2. Opponent. Passing. Oh, play Bloodstained Mire. Play Mausoleum Wonder. Opponent Cryptic. I assume this is counter tap. Oh, tap draw. Okay. Well, crack Bloodstained Mire. Grab a Swamp. Fire up Tar Pit. The Jace Assassin. Sack Mausoleum Wonder. Kill Jace. Alright. 2 brainstorms made it. But we got through the Jace. Pass the turn. Opponent. Thing in the Ice. Back. A Braids Shinobi. Alright. Opponent passes. Well, Fatal Push isn't bad. Fatal Push. Thing in the Ice. Go to combat. Attack. Opponent ops. Sure. To the bottom. We draw 2 from the ninjas. Master Lightning Bolt. Well, let's Snapcaster for Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize. Take Snapcaster. Pass the turn. Alright, opponent. You need something good. Alright. Untap. More Masters. Go to combat. Wow, they top deck Cryptic. Well, let's fire up Tar Pit. Oh, we just can't find time for this Master. Go to combat. Attack. Opponent to 4. Pass the turn. Opponent ops. To the top. I'd love to get down a Master of Cruelties, but we just haven't found the window. Opponent scoops it up. All right. Well, that went pretty well. So that seems like Dispel, Disdainful Strokes negates brutalities. Going down, maybe like a Lightning Bolt, the Throat Slitter. Maybe we stick with 1 brutality. Maybe go 1 Tetsuko, bring in Surgical, and go down a Serum Visions for Surgical. Try it like that. What's our hand look like? Not good enough. 1 land. Ship it. Alright, we'll keep that. Inquisition, we will also keep that. Opponent, Polluted Delta, cracks it. Steam Vents, untapped. And Serum Visions. 1 on top. Opponent passes. Well, Polluted Delta, crack it. Grab a Swamp. And Inquisition. Lightning Bolts, Ops, Staticaster. Huh. Well, I guess we take Staticaster. Pass the turn. Opponent. Sulfur Falls. And passes. I'll play the island. Tetsuko. That's gonna die eventually. Opponent ops. To the top. Alright. Pass the turn. And there's the bolt. Yep. Tetsuko down. Island for our opponent. And there's a Blood Moon. That is an annoyance. Well, that's Serum Visions. Master bottom, Polluted Delta top. Pass the turn. Opponent. Ops. To the bottom. More mountains. And passes. I'll play the mountain. Let's collect your brutality. Take Lightning Bolt. Pass the turn. Opponent. Passing. I'll play the mountain. Snapcaster. For Inquisition. Inquisition. Take Anger. Pass the turn. Our opponent's a little stuck under their own stuff at the moment. Well, get in with Snapcaster. Alright, let's ninja. Pick up Snapcaster. Draw a card. Watery Grave. Pass the turn. Opponent passing. Now we could actually use a Master of Cruelties. Creeping Tar Pit. Get in with a ninja. Draw a card. We have plenty of red mana. Opponent. Electrolyze. Well, let's negate. Draw a card. Pass the turn. Opponent passing. Master of Cruelties! We might be doing it! We might be doing it! Get in with ninja. Oh my god. Are we gonna do it? Draw a card. Alright. Master of Cruelties? Yes. Play Judge's Familiar. Pass the turn. Opponent. Oh, come on, ninja. Ninja for the combo kill. Opponent passes. Come on, ninja. Come on, ninja. Mausoleum Wanderer. Alright, well, get him a Master of Cruelties. Oh no. They have an answer? Snapcaster. Well, Bolt Snapcaster. Okay. Master. Unblocked. Opponent. To 1. Second main. Thoughtseize our opponent, just to make sure. Yep, nothing relevant. Snapcaster. For the lightning bolt, and Cruel Ninjas coming through. Coming through. Oh man. That was not quite the ninja kill, but that is still pretty much what we're trying to do with Master of Cruelties. And we got the GGs. Cruel Ninjas. This deck is actually pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet. And opponent, yeah, scoops it up. Sweet. Well, Cruel Ninjas getting the job done. All right. Against the odds time, we are playing some Cruel Ninjas in Modern. All right. Ether Vial for our opponent. Well, Watery Grave, untapped. Let's start spending some life. Thoughtseize. Oh, it's Spirits. Well, take Isis Saint Draft. That is the least beatable of those cards. Vial. Taken up. Opponent. Hallowed Fountain. Tapped. Yep. And passes. Well, let's Thoughtseize. Take Isis Saint Draft. Oh my god. We're acting like a Death Shadow deck. Shock ourselves. Mausoleum Wanderer. Pass the turn. Opponent. Takes up. Land. Opponent passes. Well, play Mausoleum Wanderer. Play Creeping Tar Pit. Pass the turn. Opponent runs out the Spell Queller. Yep. Vial taken up. Gets in with Queller. Down to 10. Flicker Wisp. Flicker Steam Vents. Untap. Play Spire Bluff. I guess we just gotta pass. Get back a land tapped. Alright, opponent's gonna just run it out and see if they can kill us. Flicker's Flicker Wisp. This would be a good turn for our opponent not to draw something. Vial taken up. Or not. Thalia. Opponent. Attacks. Well, we will take it. Down to 5. Get back Mausoleum Wanderer. Mistblade, eh? Alright. Go to combat. Attack with both. So, Ninjutsu Mistblade. Ninjutsu Ninja. Bounce Restoration Angel. Draw a card. Play Mausoleum Wanderer. Play Tar Pit. Pass the turn. Opponent, yeah, goes to combat. Attacks. Well, take our beats. Down to 1. Opponent passes. Yep. Flicker Wisp. Gets rid of one of our things. Mistblade Shinobi. Master, but it's just too late. Yeah. Well, I mean, we can Dreadbore Restoration Angel. Attack with Ninja. Opponent takes it. We draw a card. Play Mausoleum Wanderer. Scalding Tarn, go. Get back some jump blockers. Opponent goes to combat. Attacks. Well, chump. Stay at 1. Leonin Arbiter. And a tap land. Mountain doesn't do it. Well, attack with Ninja. Opponent blocks. And we scoop it up. Close. We were close to stabilizing and getting down Master. We were very close. Against this deck, Damnation, Anger the Gods in. Go down Collective Brutality. Go up a Braid. Go down Thoughtseize or Engineered Explosives. Try it like that. I think we gotta mulligan that. Oh dear. Well, that's not good. Alright, go. 5 card hand, go. Ghost Quarter to the bottom. Not good. Watery Grave untapped. Inquisition. Take Ether Vial. Pass the turn. Hallowed Fountain. Well, Darkslake Shores. Go. Opponent. Plains. And passes. Well, Steam Vents tapped. Pass the turn. Opponent. Island. And Blade Splicer. Yup. Opponent. Passing. Now, Pluto Delta, go. Ugh. Ugh, ugh, ugh. Ghost Quarter. Opponent gets it. Yeah, down to 15. Mausoleum Wanderer. Alright. And Flicker Wisp. Well, this Damnation's gonna be good. That's our catch-up button. Crack Polluted Delta. Grab a Blood Crypt. Opponent, yep, makes a Golem, gets back Blade Splicer. I'll play the island, and yeah, we just gotta pull the trigger. Damnation. Pass the turn. Alright, opponent, no Geist. Please, no Geist. Seachrome Coast. Leon and Arbiter. Alright, so they get to kill one of our lands. Well, we got a chance if we draw something. Master of Cruelties would actually be sweet. Well, Mausoleum Wanderer. Play Watery Grave tapped. Pass the turn. Opponent. Getting in for 2. We will take it. Down to 11. Land for our opponent and passes. Well, get in with Mausoleum Wanderer. Tetsuko at least blocks Leonin Arbiter. Or forces our opponent to path. Play Tetsuko. Pass the turn. Oh, Master of Cruelties would actually be sweet here. Attic Airways. Opponent paths. Alright, let's just dismember. Path resolves. Get a land. Come on, Ninja! Ninja or Master of Cruelties? That's what we want here. Dreadbore. Well, Dreadbore can kill our opponent's next non-Geist thing. We'd rather have one of our creatures, though. Down to 18. Opponent passing. Ooh, Snapcaster is sweet. Get in with our Mausoleum Wanderer. Pass the turn. Opponent untaps. And passes. Well, get in with Mausoleum Wanderer. Hit our opponent. Restoration Angel. Yeah, we'll just let that go. Opponent blocks. Kills Wanderer. Dreadbore Resto. Play Tar Pit. Pass the turn. Opponent passing. Well, fire up Tar Pit. Go attacking. Alright, opponent's got a path. Well, grab a land. Play Tetsuko. Pass the turn. Oh, come on, Ninjas or Master of Cruelties. Well, get in with Tetsuko. We just can't fight our master. Opponent paths. Well, we're running our opponent out of removal. That was our plan. Go from there. Hallowed Fountain. Master. Give us a master. Well, play Judge's Familiar. Pass the turn. What a weird mulligan-y match. Opponent adapts. Mausoleum Wanderer. Alright. And passes. Well, get in with Judge's Familiar. Opponent's gonna take it. Okay. Pass the turn. Opponent gets it. Down to 10. Flicker Wisp. Gonna flicker Mausoleum Wanderer. Okay. Comes back. Ooh, there's Master of Cruelties! Alright, get in with Judge's Familiar. Hit our opponent. Lightning Bolt, Flicker Wisp. Play Master of Cruelties. Alright, opponent. Alright. Alright. What do you do about the Master? Pass the turn. We're a ninja away from the combo kill. Ghost Quarter. Opponent passes. Ninja. Master. Well, we will attack with Master. Opponent blocks. Yup. Pass the turn. The coast is clear. The coast is clear. Thalia, sure. I mean, I guess that's a chump blocker. Opponent passes. Well, attack with Master. Master of the Abyss. Opponent, yeah, does not want to go to 1. Chumps. Well, we'll play Spire Bluff. Pass the turn. Opponent. Blade Splicer. Okay. Opponent passes. Well, get in with Master. Opponent. Alright, blocks with the Golem. Let's play second Master. Scalding Tarn. Pass the turn. Opponent. Leonin Arbiter. Well, crack Scalding Tarn. No land! Oh dear. Oops. I guess we should have counted. No lands. No lands. Opponent passes. Well, get in with Master. Opponent blocks. Play Mausoleum Wanderer. Spell Queller. Alright. Yeah, let's just wait. Pass the turn. Opponent passes. Polluted Delta with no lands to fetch. Well, get it with Master. Opponent blocks. Pass the turn. Tap land. Master of Cruelties has just been like a ridiculous removal spell. Opponent passes. Ooh. Well, Explosives X3. And Crack It. And Mausoleum Wanderer. And Master of Cruelties. And opponent down to 1. And, I mean, we're going to go for it. Snapcaster for Lightning Bolt. And we got it. We got the combo kill. No ninjas, but we'll take it. We'll take it. Bolt your face. Whoo! Master of Cruelties coming through. We did it. We got the win. All right. Cruel ninjas. Cruel ninjas. Sweet. All right. Run it back. Run it back. Okay. I think we actually keep this. We're a long way away from doing things, but we can stop our opponent from doing things. And if we draw lands, this hand's super sweet. Plains for our opponent, and passes. Well, Blood Crypt, untapped. Inquisition. Jeez. Alright, opponent's got not much. Gideon lands. Attica Waste. Oh no. Now we really, really, really need to draw lands. Oh my goodness. Now we're gonna just lose to Gideon if we don't draw land this turn. Moorland Haunt. Opponent gets in. Wow. Oh, I thought we had Thalia covered. Down to 16. Ether Vial. Alright, we draw an island, so we live and get to keep playing. Thoughtseize. Take Gideon. Thank goodness. Now we need to fade... we need to fade a Leonin Arbiter for one turn. Ether Vial, ticking up. Opponent gets it. Yep, down to 12. Ghost Quarter. Passes. Well, play the Swamp. Play Mausoleum Wander. Pass the turn. Yeah, Fatal Push Thalia. Alright, no arbiters, please. Opponent. More Thalias. Okay. And passes. Well, get in with Mausoleum Wander. Ninjutsu. Hopefully draw land. Draw a card. Land? Ugh, 2 Tetsukos in a row. Alright. And Mausoleum Wander. Okay. Opponent. Passing. Well, Fatal Push Thalia. Yeah, go attacking. Opponent takes it. We get to draw a card. Land? No. I'll play Mausoleum Wander. Pass the turn. Vial, taking up. Opponent. Holy Thalias. Alright, Thalia. Opponent. Passing. Well, there's a land. So, let's Dreadbore Thalia. Get rid of Mausoleum Wander. Get in with Mausoleum Wander. Watery Grave, tapped. Pass the turn. Opponent untaps. What do they draw? Hallowed Fountain. Untapped. Uh-oh. That's scary. No attacks. Alright, well, play Tetsuko. Go to combat. Attack with Mausoleum Wander. Ninjutsu. Draw a card. Play Tar Pit. Pass the turn. Moorland Haunt activated. Man, I wish we could kill that Thalia. Opponent goes to combat. Gets it. We will take it. Down to 11. Opponent passes. Well, go to combat. Attack. Opponent paths. Alright. Well, grab a mountain. Play Mausoleum Wander. Opponent vials in. Wow, last card was Spell Queller. Well, let's Serum Visions. Snapcaster's good for next turn. Tar Pit bottom. Snapcaster top. Play Darkslick Shores. Play Tetsuko. Pass the turn. Vial ticking up. Opponent. They are beating us down in the air. Goes to combat. Gets it. Well, we will take it. Down to 10. Burrington Forge Tender. Sure. Opponent passes. Well, get in with Tetsuko. Ninja. Hit our opponent. Draw a card. Yep. Serum Visions. So now we Snapcaster. For Fatal Push. Fatal Push Spell Queller. Triggered Revolt thanks to our ninjas. Get back Mausoleum Wander. Play Mausoleum Wander. And pass the turn. And I think we have lethal next turn. Unblockable lethal. Oh, do we? Are we one short? I think we're one short of unblockable lethal. Opponent. Vial. Stays on 3. What'd you find, opponent? Last card. Selfless Spirit. Opponent. Passing. Ghost Quarter. Well, I guess our plan is... play Tetsuko. Fire up Tar Pit. Go attacking. Yeah, hit our opponent. And that's lethal! That's exactly lethal! Tetsuko Ninja's coming through! Coming through, Exaxes! And it's working! Master of Cruelties getting it done! Getting it done! Whew! Alright! Alright! That was pretty sweet. So what do we learn this week about cruel ninjas in Modern? And the deck was super sweet. We got in 6 matches. We won 4 of them. Good for 66.67%. Also, as far as games, 14. We won 9 of them, which is like 64 point something percent. So overall, a positive record with Cruel Ninjas. And the deck just felt really strong. So as far as Master of Cruelties, It did some cool things. It is a little expensive, but it did win us several games over the course of our matches where we were able to, with one attack, hit our opponent from like 11 or 15 down to 0, which was nice. It's essentially the finisher in our deck, which we don't really have a fast way to close out the game. We got like card draw, we got some removal, but we're kind of just chipping in for 1 point of damage, 2 point of damage, which is fine, but then Master of Cruelties comes along and just really speeds up the process. Unfortunately, we never got the ninja kill, although the ninjas were great, even without the combo kill, but we did get plenty of like Master of Cruelties lightning bolt type kills. So Master of Cruelties was sweet. It worked really well with Tetsuko Yumezawa. The other thing is, Tetsuko was insane. I was very impressed, like discounting Master of Cruelties, I was very impressed with how this deck actually played. Tetsuko was a surprise all-star, making stuff unblockable, making sure we always had the ability to ninjutsu stuff, and doing like really funny things with Mistmade Shinobi, like repeatedly bouncing the thing in the ice against Blue Moon. So that was really sweet. The one-drop flyers are really good ways to get our ninjas going. Picking up Snapcaster, incredibly powerful. So even discounting the Master of Cruelties part of the deck, I kind of just want to play Grixis ninjas, and I feel like this shell, the one-drop disruptive flyers, Snapcaster mages, good spells, Tetsuko, and then the ninjas, I feel like there might be something here, some sort of weird Grixis tempo style deck, because the deck just felt legitimately good. If you look at our losses, we lost to Elves, which, I mean, that's a tough matchup. We didn't draw a removal. The deck is really fast. I think we can win against Elves. If our opponent starts off like Elves start off, with one drop into multiple one drops or lords, we basically just need to have a removal spell on turn 1, and we do have those spells, and even more in the sideboard. But if we don't have them, things are going to go bad. On the other hand, against Elves, if we start off with Fatal Push your first thing, maybe Brutality your second thing, Snapcaster to kill your third thing, then we're just most likely going to win, because the Elves is going to be too far behind to catch up. So that was one of our losses. The other one was to the Jund Burn deck, which we did win a game. You didn't get to see it because it was super long and not all that interesting, but that also feels like a somewhat challenging matchup against Burn, although like our 4-spike flyers kind of help, but we could use some more life gain. But really, the deck felt competitive. We got sweet Master of Cruelties kills. The ninjas were great. Our backup against the odds card, Tetsuko Yumezawa Fugitive, was the surprise all-star, and just, it felt like a solid deck. So all around, we got some sweet Master of Cruelties kills. The deck played great. It was fun, and just all around, it was a good week. I was happy with how this one turned out. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, help us out by clicking that like button down below. And to keep up on all the latest and greatest, click that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that bell icon to get alerts whenever we have new videos. And if you want to, check out some of our other sweet videos here and here.